theaters to see something that they thought was really happening. They thought it was real because they saw images projected onto a screen. 1915, Reconstruction, the South is on its knees, America's in shambles in so many different ways, and you have this new wave of people in the labor force that are willing to work for nearly nothing to survive. I live in Los Angeles, so I'm gonna let that sink in for a little bit.
That's right.
Right? So 1915, as this is happening, as you have this Reconstruction, you have the black poor, the white poor, the planter community, everyone's trying to figure out what to do next. He gave them an option. He said, okay, it's either us or them, right? We can either fall victim to them, because, in 1866 was the very first Civil Rights Act. 1875 was the second, 1964 was the third. But in 1866 and in 1875, these Civil Rights Acts were almost identical to the one in 1864. No discrimination. So we saw two senators, the first African-American senators from Mississippi in the Senate. There was a turning of the tide that poor whites saw, and they thought that they would be crushed beneath the feet of the very people they enslaved. And Griffith gave them an opportunity to capitalize on that. And he said, if you embrace this film, white supremacy, as a means of self-preservation, we will win. We'll be on a side that will preserve us, give us posterity forever and ever and ever and ever. And this film come out in the second era of the KKK. The KKK had all but died in 1875. It rose to almost 4 million. And this wasn't just people waiting around to hate and kill black skin. This was a lot of regular Americans that just wanted to see their kids be able to eat. He gave them white supremacy as a tool for self-preservation. And you know what Woodrow Wilson said?
What? What did he say?
He said, behold, there rose a great KKK, Ku Klux Klan, a veritable empire of the South to protect the Southern country. This is our president. As the first film, screened in the White House 101 years ago today. So I bring that up to say is in Hollywood, our foundation is sand. We got to break new ground and pour new concrete. That's why I named it The Birth of a Nation. So we can birth a new nation of leadership in film, in politics. So they can see this and say, okay, I admit there was a problem. And another thing, the reality is I didn't make a film that shakes a finger, because the reality is we've all been traumatized. All of us are feeling that trauma. The wound afflicts me as it afflicts any one of, pink face, brown face. We're all being affected by it. But I think that there's a genuine fear that in our hope for progress, that there will be an indictment. That you'll walk out of the film and be like, I'm letting you guys know, anyone that's thinking about it, it's not a film about good black people and bad white people. It's a film that challenges you to think like a human being and to challenge the system that corrupted the people, rather than the sociopathic behavior of a slave master. So I think this film, for that reason, has the possibility to heal, because that's what we need. And that only comes from honest confrontation with our past.
Do we have time for a clip?
And ain't that something? You're absolutely right. That is true.
That is the birth of a nation.
That is like the birth of the nation, because that is a true statement, and I might say about this.
We cannot stay here all night. I think we're going to have to reconnect at Nick and Teresa's vow renewal ceremony in a couple of years, where we can continue the conversation. In the meantime,
yeah, but in the meantime, we will have to continue that.
Gentlemen, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.